All right, let's get in another preview. Axis Bank will be coming out with its numbers. The bank may report a 20% uptick in profits for the second quarter, while the net interest income is also seen higher by about 15%. Poonam tells us more. Poonam.
We expect a 1,101 crore PAT for Axis Bank, which is a growth of close to 20% on a YOY basis. This is on the back for good, healthy net interest income growth of approximately 15% on a YOY basis. Now, margins for the bank are expected to remain quite good. The margins are rather expected to expand by close to 10 to 20 bits on a quarter-on-quarter basis. Remember, the last quarter margins were close to 3.37%. Again, in terms of the fee income, that aspect is expected to remain slightly muted. But on the asset quality front, that is one factor that one really needs to pay attention to, because Axis Bank has a huge exposure to the power sector and the infrastructure sector as well. So most of the analysts do believe the slippages are again likely to remain high, and there may be also some additions to the restructured assets. So on the provisions for that matter would again remain high. Overall, the key to watch out for would of course be the asset quality and the margin front.
Poonam, thanks a lot for that. Those are some flashes on your screen which may have a bit of a negative impact on Tata Motors in tomorrow's trade. 4% down. I think the JLR sales are at 26,300 odd. The expectations were of 28,500. They are 26,461, down 4% YOY. This I don't think will sit very well, at least from a trading perspective, if not a fundamental perspective, because it's a monthly sales. But yeah, the September JLR sales haven't been the best. I think Tata Motors in all probability would react with maybe a little bit of a negative bias in tomorrow's trade. So not the best of numbers. The global sales as a whole, the wholesale sales are at 1 lakh odd, and the passenger sales are at 48,900 for Tata Motors. I think Yatin is here with us to talk about this in great detail. Yatin, the JLR sales, not as per what the street was estimating. I think we were working with a number of 28,500.
Of course, Neeraj, you know, 28,500 is what most of the analysts were anticipating as far as the September sales for Jaguar Land Rover were concerned. But, you know, it's almost 2,000 units below our estimates. In fact, if you see on a month-on-month basis, there would be an improvement of nearly 10-12%. But again, on a year-on-year basis, we are seeing that the growth rates for JLR have been stagnating. In fact, most of the analysts, especially if you see the foreign brokerages like JP Morgan and CLSA, once in the report they mentioned that they were even anticipating that the uptick for JLR per month would be over 30,000 units per month. So clearly, you know, this is a disappointing number, and in fact, I possibly believe that tomorrow morning you will see a series of brokerages slamming the JLR sales, and possibly there could be some earnings estimates revision that would be initiated by brokerages. Clearly, this is not a number which is encouraging. Possibly you would see some serious downside as far as Tata Motors stock is concerned for tomorrow's trade.
Okay, thanks a lot for that, Yatin. That's the verdict on the JLR sales. Take a break on that note. Come back with more.